Tonight on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz TV After Show, United States Championship match. New #1 contender. The Fashion Files goes crazy. And Al Snow's calling in. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
You show hustle, you show loyalty, and you show respect when you tune in live to AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes, SoundCloud. You're liking, subscribing, telling your friends about the world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down SmackDown Live for you. What's up, everybody? I'm Christian Rosenberg. Twitter, @Rosenberg. Instagram, @Rosenberg. My t-shirts, PersonTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. These t-shirts that I'm wearing tonight, collarandelbowbrand.com. Use the promo code Rosenberg. Save 10% off your orders. Full crew is here with me tonight. The lovely lady to my left, busting out the WOW Women's of Wrestling shirt. @Gabrielle_Loren, it's Gabby Loren.
Hey guys, what's up? Back for another episode of SmackDown Live.
Well, that's right.
So excited.
It was a great show tonight.
This was a great show. I loved it.
Over on the other side, we got our two birthday boys. First off, his birthday was this past Wednesday. @TomTheCom, it's Tom Connolly.
Hello, I'm here.
You are here. Another year older.
I know. It's already, I can already feel it. It's bad.
And next to you, his birthday is today, everybody.
Woo!
21 years old today. Scott Narver, it's Scott Narver.
The Reaper says hi, everybody.
Well, happy birthday, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. I didn't realize it was your birthday last week. Happy birthday.
They're half birthdays.
Yeah, we decided to make it a little awkward on you.
And LaQuasto was yesterday.
I know.
And LaQuasto, happy birthday, John LaQuasto. Buy his new comedy album that's coming out tomorrow on Amazon. Yeah, a lot of AfterBuzz birthdays these last few days.
I think it's a requirement now that anyone new, they have to be in August.
Guess,
I was gonna say, 'cause
That was July.
Anyone new, because we were the last batch of
gotcha.
wrestling crew.
Okay, because I'm born in February.
You guys got in early before the birthday mandate.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And yeah, we're going to be hopefully having a special guest join us on the phone shortly. He's on the East Coast right now, so he might have already fell asleep. We don't know, but hopefully he'll be calling in shortly. We'll get to him, but we'll break down SmackDown in the midst of it. And like we were saying, Gabby, tonight we kind of knew heading into this week that SmackDown was going to deliver tonight, and man, was it awesome.
Yeah, it seems like each week SmackDown's just getting better and better and better, especially after pay-per-view. They're really stepping up their game each week leading up to SummerSlam, so it's been very exciting.
Definitely.
Yeah, lots of new feuds starting tonight, and
Some upsets.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great show.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with it.
And we kick off the show with the United States Championship match. Kind of a rematch from last week when AJ Styles won the U.S. title in a triple threat match. Now Kevin Owens invokes his rematch. They're going one-on-one to start off the show. Awesome matches these two always have. They've always had peculiar finishes lately, which makes people kind of scratch their head. But it's good because it's just like you don't know what's going to happen with these two just because they're so damn talented. So towards the end of this match, Owens went to punch AJ. AJ ducked, and then Owens pretty much kind of smacked referee Mike Chioda in the eye. And then Owens went for the pop-up powerbomb on AJ while the ref is down. AJ counters it into a victory roll. And while Kevin Owens' shoulder is clearly up, the referee's eye is shut while he's making the 3 count. And AJ Styles retains the U.S. Championship in very controversial fashion.
Working through an injury. That's the sign of any good worker. And Mike Chioda, he's tough.
You go back on the network. Like, go back to his mullet days in the early 90s. He's been there a long time working his tail off. And yeah, poked eye or not, he will make that count.
I mean, you used to be a ref. Did you work through, if you say you were bumped during a match, would you work through it?
I'd be unconscious for like an hour.
See?
Man, that's
He's a lot stronger than
That's
me.
top tier.
He's a lot stronger. Yeah, that's why I was a referee in the independent scene, and he's a referee in the WWE.
Sure.
I mean, it was, I don't know. I think Mike Chioda's getting a little old now. You know, he can't see out of both eyes. Like, he has one job, to see out of both eyes and to, count when someone's shoulder's not on the mat.
Was he the ref that took the crazy bump when the ring blew up?
No, that was John Cone.
Yeah.
The first one, yes.
Yes, the original Lesnar Big Show one.
Yes.
The John Cone one was hilarious.
Well, he's young. He can take that.
I know, exactly, yeah. He was fine. But I just think it was I don't know. I get where they're going with the whole story, but I thought, well, they kind of twisted it a little bit, but I just thought, this is how they're going to end this match. Like, it was an awesome match and fun, and, we still got to get a, screwy ending again. So
I really liked it because you see Kevin Owens get so angry and his blood is boiling, and I think that's the character that he is, and that's what he brings to the table. So you need to have something like this to finish off a match so that it incites like such anger and madness in him that he just goes bananas backstage. It was a really interesting like post match for me.
Well, yeah, I love that because we didn't have a commercial break. Didn't happen later on in the show. They do replays talking about what happened. Owen snaps, and all of a sudden we immediately go to the backstage. Trainers looking at Mike Chioda, Shane McMahon, Dan O'Brien go over, check on Mike Chioda, and Kevin Owens comes out there, starts throwing everything, and he's just snapping, saying it wasn't fair. Dan O'Brien and Shane are trying to like calm down, like we know we're trying to fix it, and through it all, we get one more match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens for the United States Championship at SummerSlam. Only this time, there's a special referee.
Mike Chioda.
Well, he's special in his own right.
Right.
But no, someone even more special. You can even say specialer.
Earl Hebner.
No,
Yeah,
no, he
right.
is very special. Let's call this one the most specialist. Shane McMahon.
I think I was gonna say Tim White. Damn.
He's been dead several times over.
Bill Alfonso.
Yes.
Down the middle, baby.
Down the middle, Daddy.
Shane McMahon will be the special referee for AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. So you have...
What?
Well, apparently, at Jimbo in the booth, who we did not greet at
Why
the beginning
did
of the show.
we not get a ladder match?
To decide the referee?
Because we just had Money in a Bank match.
No, but
Nah.
does he really need to be the special ref?
To set up a Kevin Owens Shane McMahon feud, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I retract my said.
Because I was going to say, it brings intrigue because Shane McMahon fought AJ at this past WrestleMania, and currently he's at ends with Kevin Owens, and here he is going right down the middle.
We'll
Right
see.
down the middle.
I don't know if he's going to. But I mean, I thought we were gonna. That backstage segment was gonna be Kevin like putting his hands on Shane, leading to a match between them at SummerSlam. But I'm fine with AJ and Kevin Owens again. I wish it was at least maybe like a no DQ or something though. Something different to the match. But
Who knows? Maybe Shane will allow that.
yeah, he may. Yeah. What if he sides with Kevin Owens in the end of this?
Ooh.
Get revenge on AJ for beating him at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Let Kevin win.
I like this. Either way, it's got me excited. I like Shane and Kevin Owens pushing each other's buttons. Like that segment tonight backstage was amazing. It was so good. Because as you say, Kevin Owens, when he's fired up and mad, it's great TV.
Yeah. And it's so funny, too, because, like, he was saying the whole time backstage, I need a referee that has two eyes, and that's when Shane volunteered himself. And I think that's great. I mean, Kevin Owens asked for it. You can't get mad when you called it out, and he delivered.
Yeah, and I was like, first I thought maybe they were going to go with Daniel Bryan, as like he was going to say, all right, I'm going to do it. But I guess he just really cannot do anything physically. Like,
They won't let him in the ring at all.
Okay.
At all.
Gotcha. Well, all right.
But can you imagine if there was some type of in-ring action moment of AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Dan O'Brien all in the ring at the same time, in a WWE ring all at the same time? How... Here's the thing. That was just Jimbo. He was so excited by it, he made all those voices at once.
I even made the Garfield like ooh face.
And then he kicked Odie off a table.
Yes. Because it was Monday, and he hates Mondays.
He hates him.
Somebody is saying in the chat roll that Daniel Bryan's always trying to put Shane in harm's way, though. Like, he put him in the Survivor Series match.
Well, because he would put himself in it if he was allowed to.
Yeah. Or maybe he just wants to be.
It's all part of a Dan O'Brien heel turn.
Yeah. General manager. Wait, what is he now?
Commissioner.
He wants
to be commissioner. Hey, Jimmo. First off, hi.
Hi.
Because I didn't get to do that properly at the beginning. I don't know if maybe we should, while we're on the air, if you want to try to call our guest again too. We might have to surprise him like live on the air.
Maybe he was trying to get that special referee spot.
He might have been. We're hoping to be joined by the great Al Snow tonight on the show to talk about the Collar and Elbow brand. He is on the East Coast, while we're on the West Coast, so there is definitely a time change. So we were trying to reach him, or he's trying to reach us. We're playing telephone tag. Hopefully we get him on the air during our show tonight.
Card subject to change.
Yes. Yes. Otherwise, Scott is going to do a birthday celebratory dance for all of you.
What does everybody want?
Birthday celebration dance.
Oh, I guess that's better than the other answer.
Well, we could always go the route. We could go the route of Tom coming up with a rap like he was supposed to a few weeks back.
Create that extra verse.
I had to celebrate my birthday all week. Sorry, I had a bunch of things I had to do. Sorry.
Are you sure about
birthday
that?
week.
Yeah, you know.
A full
birthday week.
I had to go to Metallica. I had to go to Universal. I had to go to
Scott, today's August 1st, so is it a birthday month for you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm.
I'm going to celebrate my birthday as long as Luke Harper is not on SmackDown Live.
Oh, you're going to be celebrating your birthday a while.
I don't think so.
Did anybody see the Up, Up, Down, Down where they're playing the video game and Kevin Owens' background of the American flag is the backdrop? And he walks by, and he's like, wait, that's my backdrop. And he legit picks up the backdrop and just
walks away with the backdrop. He wasn't part of that episode, and he just walked in. He's like, hey, that's my backdrop, and grabbed it and just left.
I got to watch it.
That's fair.
Up, Up, Down, Down is hilarious. Everyone should watch it if you don't already. That's right, Xavier Woods. I just gave you a plug, too. Hey, guys. Out comes the Usos. We thought it might be New Day, but it was the Usos mocking New Day based on how they beat the crap out of them last week on SmackDown.
I'm surprised we haven't seen New Day this episode of SmackDown Live.
They got beat up.
Yeah, so, like, don't we want to see if they're recovering or the update? I don't know. We didn't see anything.
No live via satellite.
Yeah.
No tweet that was screen capped to let us know that they're okay. Nothing.
Well, they just need all this power of positivity that we all provide to bring them back to health so then they could get their revenge on the Usos.
Now, get the ice cream out, guys. We're not... There's enough positivity. We made cereal happen. It's on you to make the ice cream.
Well, don't they have New Day Pops?
No.
Where?
No. That was just a shirt.
Oh, I thought they actually made them for a limited time. They didn't?
They just rode in a empty ice cream bike.
Yeah, they just rode with a cooler with Katie Vick in there, just around the arena. No ice cream.
How we miss her.
Gotta keep it on ice, right?
How we miss her.
Don't mention that about Glenn Jacobs' mayoral campaign. Doesn't want that to get out. It's bad.
I don't know. I think Triple H came off worse.
He just doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah.
And then from there we got the Fashion Peaks. Ooh, it's about the missing Fandango.
This was mentioned on the show a little while back. I can't remember, Tom or Christian, if you said it, that it was the hope of there's so much longevity in the Fashion Files segments that you can mimic and mock so many different shows. And now they've moved on to Twin Peaks, which this was great because I never watched Twin Peaks, and I feel like I got just enough to, get my fill of like the show's super weird, but I enjoy it through the eyes of wrestling much more than actually watching Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I've never seen either. So
does this relate to Twin Peaks when we see the missing photo, and it says disappeared 25 years ago?
Yeah, because I think that's the
Is
show,
that when it ended?
I think that's the idea of Twin Peaks is that there's a girl that's been missing for a while, and that's how it kind of starts. Or something.
I'm like, wow, he went to sleep for a long time. Or Breezango, right? Or not Breezango,
Tyler
that's their
Breeze.
name.
Fandango.
Yeah,
Tyler Breeze fell asleep looking for Fandango.
Tyler Breeze fell asleep for 25 years and woke up to the poster.
And Tully the horse has been sent to the glue factory. The Ascension has a weird taste in music. And who kidnapped Fandango? And why didn't I just call you instead of record this? Because it's going to be a lot more work now.
Who was he talking to?
We don't know. We don't know. And then all of a sudden, Fandango shows up with the Ascension. Fandango's wearing pretty much what he would used to wear to the ring. Like the salsa, like that brief time that he was with Rosa Mendez. You kind of being him the salsa dancer. And he's kind of dancing a little bit. The Ascension's with him. The Ascension, Connor's holding like a log or a piece of wood, putting what looked like syrup on it. And then Victor's holding a rose.
Rosa Mendez.
Maybe she's coming back.
No, I don't think so.
And
I don't know.
Well, gee, open up to ideas, huh?
But meanwhile, Tyler Breeze is screaming out, "No more metaphors, no more metaphors." And then he wakes up from his dream and he says, "I know who kidnapped Fandango." To be continued.
Should have recorded that part.
He should have.
All right, so he was holding a piece of wood.
We got a piece of wood. I
with
look like
syrup.
syrup.
Or a log.
Or log.
Have to think of other words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lumber. Sap. Syrup.
Real man. Lumberjack. Regal.
It's Regal.
Regal and Rosa Mendez.
It's Regal.
Oh, it's so obvious that it's Harper and Rowan.
How is it still Harper Rowan now?
Because
Based
it's
on
like
this.
all the
Based on if these are actual clues, how is this Harper Rowan?
Because they come from the forest.
Yeah, I was just
There's a
gonna
lot.
say, isn't their House of Horrors like in the middle of the woods?
Yeah.
With roses.
Rowan, I don't know.
They have a thorn bush.
Did they re-sign Adam Rose?
Maybe.
It's party time with syrup all the time.
Rose is in my name. I like
Are
pancakes.
you a part of this? Did you kidnap Fandango?
I cannot confirm nor deny this.
It's got to be one of those.
It wasn't a pay-per-view, so he wasn't, we weren't here.
I just
What happened?
want to be one of the possibilities.
Chat roll, please. Your theories on who did this. Who are the culprits?
I mean, it's got to be them, right?
We don't know anymore.
I know, but
Pete Rose, Hall
maybe.
of Famer.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be Pete Rose.
Make
it-
bats out of wood, yeah.
One of you guys
out
said
road.
Xavier Woods, though, when we were watching.
What if it's
Yeah,
the New
sure.
Day in the end of this?
That would be amazing if it was a huge swerve and all of a sudden it was them.
I was like,
Vince
when the
McMahon.
Ascension...
Vince McMahon?
It was him all along.
Oh,
It was me, Brazongo.
if
it was me.
If it ends up just being like Fandango screwing Breeze, I'll be so sad.
No, it better not be. We had enough breakups.
We have a theory
Okay.
of just a name from Mario Tan in the chat roll saying sanity.
That's what I was saying last week.
And it makes sense because it's insane.
It makes no sense.
Right.
Oh.
I was saying that last week.
Perfect wrestling logic. I wasn't here, so I didn't know.
I
It
know.
doesn't count.
I know.
Yeah,
but
but are they not
Tom and
still-
Gabby were.
They're not still on NXT, though, right? Aren't they?
They are still in NXT.
I just don't think you would debut a crazy faction group like that into a comedy kind of
Yeah.
storyline, you know?
Mhm.
Like, when they debut, they need to come beat the crap out of whoever's on top with the tag titles, and people are going to be like, oh, man, who are these guys?
But you don't
Yeah.
need to jump. You don't need to rush them right away into the tag title picture.
Jimbo, this has worked perfectly once before. Do you not remember the debut of Diamond Dallas Page with The Undertaker and Sarah?
Yeah, we all remember that.
Right into a comedy act.
Right into it. So yeah, we need to figure out.
Rikishi did it.
He did it for The Rock. He did it for The Rock.
Musteret.
You know what? If we can get a hold of Al Snow, maybe we can ask him if he did it.
Or his partner.
Yeah.
Steve Blackman
Head.
Mick Foley.
or Mick Foley. He won the tag
He's got a
titles
lot
with
of
Mick
friends.
Foley.
That's true. He's got a lot of friends.
Sami Zayn versus Aiden English. Gabby hates Aiden English, and I love him so much.
I just hate his singing. That's about it.
Do you not think he's talented or no?
I just think it's like that forced, like every time he goes live, you know? It's the forced vibrato, I think, or vibrato. I don't know how to say it. It's just weird. I don't know, and I'm just like, oh, this song, it's the same tune every line. But, you know, like I said before, Christian likes all of the, you know, annoying things, and I don't.
Hey, Jimbo, I'm going to text you because I got a message from Al Snow.
I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So he's saying he's been waiting for us, but we've been trying to call him.
Maybe you have the wrong number.
So I'm gonna text you the number that he just sent me, Jimbo. Okay. This is very professional right
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to go get my phone.
Oh yeah, go
Alright.
get your phone.
All right, we'll say.
And I'm texting you that phone number.
It's me and Scott that have been attacking Breezango.
Shh, quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
They already told us, said it in the chat room.
There's only one person.
So hopefully that means we'll get Al Snow on any moment now.
Okay.
Sami Zayn versus Aiden in English. So he did his singing, which I love ever so much. But this match only was about a minute long, where Aiden English countered Sami Zayn and pinned him like immediately.
It was so unexpected. That
And
never
the
happened.
internet was furious.
Were they?
I think they would be.
We were furious.
I didn't check the
I love it.
Yeah.
I
You
love
liked
it.
it?
I think Broadway's in an uproar. Really?
They're probably very happy, right?
Yeah, they're like, stay out.
Finally
dude.
getting a win.
Yeah.
I
sorry,
can't wait
I'm-
for
go ahead.
Aiden English to update himself in the times and then eventually go auto-tune. I think that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because you'll have to get... Yeah, what time period is he in now?
He's a vaudevillain.
Oh, yeah, I
they
forgot
played
it
the
was that.
song. That was interesting. They played the vaudevillain song after his win because I guess he doesn't have a victory song yet when he
Oh, yeah.
when he wins, which
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting. But
Well,
I see your point, Gabby, where it's so obnoxious, but it's kind of fun because it's so fun to boo.
Yeah, it is actually, right?
When watching on TV, you don't get the satisfaction of just yelling at him.
I'd be like earmuffing and booing at the same time.
I mean, I'm glad they're at least doing something with him, though. Like, you know? I like the whole idea of him becoming, like, the Phantom of SmackDown, though. I thought that would it would have been a cool storyline if they went with that way, with him, like, losing, and then, you know, he finally snaps. But
then after that, Sami Zayn gets a double dip because then Maria and Mike Kanellis come out and they rub it in, saying they love each other and they love the fact that he lost his match.
Yep.
So
And we have to
that's
hear
not
that
over
song.
either. Sami Zayn's just getting it from all sides.
Poor Sammy.
Poor Sammy.
That was a
indeed.
nice little touch at the end, though.
Yeah, and then at the end you have Mike and Maria come out.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
we're saying.
Yeah, we love that you lost. So that feud is
And-
not over.
Oh, can we have Aiden English sing their theme song?
Whoa.
Right?
Well, he added their like theme into it.
Yeah,
Into
but-
the tag match last week, but that'd be great if he sang the whole thing.
Yeah.
Might be better.
Uh-huh.
No offense.
But I think it'd be funny if they played the song and then he came out if they were in a tag match and like he came out with them singing along as it was playing. Like,
Yeah.
Them like ushering
Like a
them down to
live
the
show.
ring. Yeah.
Song.
Yeah.
hire his
Sorry,
services.
Jimbo. Leave the line open. He's trying to call us now as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'm letting him know I'm multitasking while on the air during a video and podcast.
What's our next segment we got?
Yeah.
We can
And
discuss
after that, we got Becky and Naomi taking on Carmella and Natalia.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
What an amazing shirt that Carmella is sporting. The
Oh, I
Free
love it. I
Ellsworth
love it.
shirt.
Are they selling those?
I think you can make your own.
Yeah, you can pretty much make it.
No, but I thought it looked like it was printed on there, like on his face. Like it wasn't like
The
a
free?
like- yeah. So I don't know. We'll have
Could
to check.
be.
They should sell those shirts though. Yeah, he's been gone for only like what 2 weeks. It's really sad.
It's been too long. But this was a really good match.
Yeah, that was good. I
Yeah,
mean,
that was a fun match. Go on.
yeah. I mean, for Naomi made Carmella tap right at the end. Is that how it ended?
No.
No. Yeah, didn't she?
Well, not. Oh, not. I thought you said Carmella made Naomi
No,
tap.
no, no,
Naomi
no,
made
yeah.
Carmella tap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool ending segment where you had Natalia locking Naomi in a sharpshooter. She held it on for a while. I thought Naomi was going to tap from that. Then Naomi reached the ropes. Carmella tagged herself in, locked in her finisher, and then Naomi countered that into her finisher. And then, then Carmella tapped to Naomi.
Which is like, okay, Carmella's got to step up her game because if she thinks she's going to try to like get one over on Naomi by cashing in, she tried to do it here tonight by tagging in, at the end of the match, and then Naomi still beat her. So I don't know. Do you think when she does cash in, she's going to actually win the belt?
No, I think she's gonna cash in and take it.
Yeah, like
So cash in and win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, actually, I don't think she's gonna win on her own, is what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure Ellsworth would help. I mean, his suspension is almost up.
Yeah.
They should have a countdown.
Well, Ellsworth has been doing a countdown on Twitter. I think it's
Sure.
only like a few days left.
But WWE should, on their site, should have a little section
I agree.
just dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
So-
should be scrolling at the bottom, like free Ellsworth and how many
He
days.
should be at SummerSlam then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Things are gonna get intense.
and I could see if she's fighting Natalia. I could see if Naomi does win, there's like someone jumps the barrier in like a zipped up hoodie and maybe attacks her or does something, and then the Carmella comes out to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's revealed that it's Ellsworth. I could see them doing something like that.
I could see that too.
Doing something to immediately get him suspended again?
Yeah, hey,
Come on, Tom.
Well,
if
he's
Carmella
gonna
gets
be
the belt,
concealed, like you said.
Yeah.
Hey,
You never know.
So, Jimbo, Al is saying that his call keeps going straight to voicemail when he's trying to call in. Do you have any idea what's going on with our phone system here?
Hello.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
is that Al? Al, are you on?
I'm on.
Hey, we did it!
It worked.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yes, we are much like Nikola Tesla. We've mastered modern technology.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that voice, you might recognize him. WWE Universe fans, he was a former tag team champion, 6-time hardcore champion. In my mind, the greatest European champion of all time. And
Thank you very much.
And we, of course, got collarandelbowbrand.com, the latest clothing line for wrestling fans, by wrestlers and wrestling fans at The Real Al Snow. Al Snow is here. Hello, sir.
I am so excited, Christian, to be on with you. Thank you so much.
The enthusiasm is so. I know you're on the East Coast right now, so I don't know if it's just like, are you super excited? Like, did it keep you awake?
No, I'm really super excited. I mean,
Cool.
it's awesome, and I genuinely and sincerely, I can't thank you guys enough for having me on and allowing me to have this time. Thank you.
Well, thank you for allowing me to be one of your faces and
Your models.
Yeah, I'm one of your models. Apparently, I'm wearing a collar and elbow shirt right now on the air. So
I don't
on the
think that's a
YouTube
licensed
page.
skirt that you're wearing as well, though.
I'm not wearing. No, the skirt is not from collar and elbow that I'm wearing. So we'll ignore that though. But Al, tell us. So what made you decide to get into the clothing line, and what brought up this whole collar and elbow brand?
Well, I've been lucky. I've been blessed. Sincerely, I've been blessed to be able to do what I've loved to do for 35 years. I mean, I've been a professional wrestler and been in the ring and gotten to do absolutely, unquestionably, the most awesome thing that a grown adult male could do for a living, and that is to be a professional wrestler. I mean, it's just, I can't describe it. And, you know, I'm getting toward the end of my career, and even though I've always, and I sincerely, I've always valued the fans, and I value them even more, I guess, and how much they play a role in facilitating what we crazy lunatic people want to do to feed our families, being professional wrestlers, because without wrestling fans, we wouldn't be able to do this. And you know, I tried to come up with some way to I guess embody that, and I just thought, you know, I remembered when professional wrestling was so popular back in the late 90s and the early 2000s, when everybody was wearing an Austin 316 shirt, and I just thought, you know, it'd be so cool to be able to do that again, to have something that a wrestling fan could wear anywhere and not be ostracized or condemned for the love of wrestling, and not just professional wrestling, but wrestling in general, just whether it's Greco-Roman or freestyle or MMA or jiu-jitsu or judo, you know, no matter what. I mean, I don't think that it's up for debate that wrestling is probably the true original competitive sport, and has provided a background or a backdrop for storytelling of human drama that, you know, you just can't find anywhere else. You know, there are so many other sports that are probably on certain levels are far more relatable to the general masses, to the Mr. and Mrs. Walmart, baseball, football, basketball. But to be quite honest, I mean, wrestling embodies the true spirit of competition, of one person, whether it be man or woman, against another person, and determining who is truly the best in that contest.
And what made you decide to go with the title Collar and Elbow for your clothing line?
The reason I chose the collar and elbow is because it's universal throughout wrestling. Collar and elbow tie-up is a universal from whether you're catch-as-catch-can or your freestyle or your MMA or your jiu-jitsu. They all basically have that same style of locking up between two opponents. And, you know, I tried to take the spirit of wrestling, and I know this sounds like a pitch. I know that. I mean, when I'm saying it, I know it sounds like, oh my God, he's just selling this. He's just doing the deal.
It's okay, Al. I'm the king of selling stuff on this show, so don't worry about that.
But I'm genuinely not. The professional wrestling, people don't understand that professional wrestling is they all focus on whether it's real or it's fake. And anything that's fake about professional wrestling, genuinely, I can tell you, I can attest to you, the only thing that's fake is just the outcome that's predetermined. That's it. The art of professional wrestling, is to tell a story through physical interaction. And that is interaction with not with your opponent, but with the audience. And of competition, of trying to win and not lose. And it all begins with a collar and elbow tie-up, with placing your left hand behind the back of your opponent's neck and your right hand on their elbow, and then trying to gain a purchase, trying to create a situation that will elicit an emotional response that will create a memory that will last a lifetime. And to be quite honest, collar and elbow was what I wanted to do, was to create a clothing brand, as silly as that may sound and as esoteric as that may sound, to create something that symbolized or reflected, wrestling.
Are we going to be seeing more than just T-shirts? I've seen a bunch online. I checked out the website. Everything looks awesome.
Yeah.
But are you going to be coming out with other types of merchandise?
Heck yeah. We're going to come out with, you name it. I mean, we're going to, with leggings, we've got a whole direction. We want to go with women's clothing, beanies, hoodies. I mean, what we want to try to do is we want to try to, and I've got to try to limit my partners, Rod and Dean, who are artists. So, they get all, touchy-feely. And it's like they want to create, 25 different designs. I'm like, no, we'll just do 5 or 6 for the summer. Let's do 5 or 6 for the fall, and then we'll do 5 or 6 for the winter, and then,
It leaves people wanting more.
I'm older, so I'm into the seasons thing, because I'm more into the, back into the fall thing as far as, my life is concerned. So, I can't wear all this stuff at the same time. I can't keep up with it. So, we'll try to, have new designs every quarter that reflect the season, and also seasonal apparel. And we certainly will have, stuff for women because, let's face it. I mean, women are the most fabulous creation on the face of the earth.
Yeah, I'll say that.
They're okay. They're all right.
You literally rule the world. You do. You just don't let us men know it, and, because we'll clunk you over the head and drag you by the hair, which you don't mind, but you want that on your own terms.
And so Al, with that, I love the fact that, you kind of put it in, like you said, seasons. This way it leaves fans wanting more. And I know a lot of wrestlers You know, I've been signing, like, we see guys like Stevie Ray, Sin Bodhi, my boy New Age Punisher, B-Boy, Madison Rain. They're all supporting them. What has been, like, the outpouring of support, like, in the wrestling community? How's it felt?
It's so overwhelming because, you know, we always, I don't know, I undervalue or underappreciate, or, you know, your impact on other people and the support by other wrestlers for this has been tremendous. And not just, if I might add, you know, by people like Stevie Ray and Madison Rain and, you know, Chavo Guerrero and Rick Grayson. We just put up a picture with Judo Gene LaBelle. I mean, you know, you guys are out on the West Coast. I mean, he's a legend, not just on the West Coast, but just in wrestling in general and in pop culture, in, you know, modern society. I mean, he's been around for decades and has an effect. You know, it's flattering, it's overwhelming, it's, you know, I don't know, it's just, for somebody who can run off at the mouth, it kind of leaves me speechless.
Well, you didn't mention my name during all of it, but that's okay.
Oh, and Christian, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, I mean, you wanted to save me for that. I get it. It's fine. But no, we're gonna play the video on your site here real quick, just kind of get people a little more idea as to what it is. So it's about a minute long on the Collar and Elbow brand.com page here. Check it out for those of you watching on YouTube.
Wrestling. A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, the wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. Collar and Elbow is the brand. Passion and love for wrestling is the drive. I am Al Snow, and this is Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
If that doesn't bug you up, I don't know what does. And Al, real quick, I'm just curious because we've seen you on TV for many, many, many years. I feel like you're more jacked now than ever. Like your arms are ripping out of that shirt. What do you do? Like what's just out of curiosity? Like what have you done, you know, differently to all of a sudden like you look like you're in the best shape of your life?
You know, it's all curtain feel. You know, the house itself is held together by baling wire and duct tape, but you know, from the street, it's amazing. I just, you know, to be quite honest, what I did was I stopped working out or training, I guess you could say, like a bodybuilder, because I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a wrestler. So several years ago, I went just on a whim, went on the internet and Googled old wrestlers like George Hackenschmidt from the late 1800s to the early 1900s, and strongmen from that same era. And I started working out like those guys, doing more functional training, more compound lifts, utilizing my legs on almost every single day of the week, and focusing on the old mantra from those guys in that era, that if you only had a couple of days to work out a week, it was to work out on your legs, your back, and your hands. That was it. And that was what they trained and developed. And if you look up pictures of George Hackenschmidt, you will be amazed at what his physique was without knowing what carbs or what protein or calories or cardio or any other thing that we utilize these days, he knew nothing of that. And his physique and his physical ability were absolutely incredible. So I started training like those guys. And I enjoy it more. It's more interesting. It's more fun. Most of the people in any gym that I go to stop and watch me because it looks like a circus act that I'm performing. And I feel better. And when I'm in the ring, I'm in there with a guy that's probably, without a question or a doubt, half my age nowadays because, you know, I just continue to just grow older, which is, you know, it's an honor to do so because not a lot of people get to do that. And but I still get to do what I love to do, and I blow up kids that are half or a quarter of my age and can't keep up with me because I just train the way the guys back in the late 1800s and early 1900s do. So, you know, as crazy as that may sound.
Well, you look great. You sound great. Obviously, we've got a great product out here. CollarandElbowBrand.com. Don't forget, if you use the promo code Rosenberg, you will get 10% off. That's right. Promo code Rosenberg, you get 10% off.
You get 10% off. And that's a thing that we need to discuss real quickly is that a motivation with the promo code that I wanted to do is that there are a lot of young wrestlers that are out there that don't have a marketable brand and that I'm trying to create, quite honestly and sincerely, I'm trying to create a brand that is in and of itself that a young wrestler can take and utilize to have another stream of revenue to help support their desires in professional wrestling. By using that promo code, then those people, Rosenberg included, get $5 for every piece of apparel that's sold. And also, we have a program that helps honor the past, not just the future, and that is the Roundup program, which we haven't quite completely, I guess the web designer told me today, haven't figured out, but you can also make a donation to the Cauliflower Alley Club, which, if nobody knows out there, is basically, for want of a better term, is almost like a union for professional wrestlers. It's been for decades where it's a charitable organization. It's a 501(c) that has allowed us to be able to contribute through our memberships to the Cauliflower Alley Club to help former professional wrestlers and boxers. And if you're a customer of Cauliflower Alley Club, you can round up your purchase or donate to the Cauliflower Alley Club. And just recently, Cauliflower Alley Club helped a former professional wrestler who was handicapped get a handicapped accessible van through those contributions. So, you know, we're trying everything we can to give back to professional wrestling, to the future and to the past, through Collar and Elbow. Because I got to tell you, I have been in love, genuinely, sincerely, in love. I have a love affair with my career in professional wrestling for 35 years. And I could not be more grateful and could not do whatever I could do to give back to it.
I just think it's awesome how you're kind of to give back to people like me, how I appreciate it, and obviously with the Cauliflower Alley Club, all of it, it's all great things with this brand, CollarandElbowBrand.com, at CollarXElbow. Of course, he's at The Real Al Snow. Al, do you have any appearances coming up do you want to plug before we let you go?
Well, I'm doing Magic for the Blind. A lot of different charitable groups and organizations, the Lions Clubs, Knights of Columbus, VFWs, etc. It's fantastic. I just have to say ta-da after every trick or they don't know anything happened. It's like, you know, hey, is this your card? They're like, I don't know. I can't see it. And they're like, it is. Ta-da. And they're like, oh, my God, how did we do it? You know, it's amazing. So, you know, if you see it, it's not quite the same. I'm going to let you know ahead of time. You know, I say ta-da a lot, and, you know, another one of those. But if you're blind, it's fantastic. It's an incredible show. So.
Well, make sure you check that out again. Al Snow, at The Real Al Snow, at CollarXelbow, collarandelbowbrand.com. Al, when next time you're in LA, you need to come to the studio. We just need to sit in the studio, and you could make fun of Mick Foley for an hour if you want. You know, we'll just...
listen. There's enough material there. I could go on for several hours. So.
Well, we'll see if we can have the studio up to that amount of time. But, Al, thanks so much for taking time out of your night to call, and we really appreciate it and hope to talk with you again soon.
Oh, thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate you allowing me to have this opportunity. Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you very much. That was Al Snow, everybody, at The Real Al Snow, at CollarXelbow. Again, collarandelbowbrand.com. Again, use promo code Rosenberg, get 10% off your order. I love how genuine and just sincere he sounds. Like, honestly, that's the first time I've ever spoken with him. And he is just a super nice human being.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he gives back, he attends events, does charity work. I mean, ultimately, you have your career and you have something you're passionate about and you're making money doing it, but... You know, while you're able to do that and you're so fortunate, it's nice when you see fortunate people help and encourage others.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you so much, Al, for calling in, even though it's very late where you are. We appreciate you staying up past your bedtime. It's very kind of you. Well, we could talk about my fashion, my collar and elbow t-shirt that I have here. I mean, we haven't plugged it enough
What's
tonight.
the blend?
It's actually it's a very soft cotton. Gabby, feel to confirm.
That's his
Great
move.
workout shirt.
That was my move.
right
That was my
there.
move.
He wanted
That was
me
my
to
move.
touch him. That's about it.
Success.
Is there HR? Just kidding.
It's soft cotton. Touch it.
No, just great material, great clothing. Like you said, there's going to be new stuff out each season, so definitely check it out. Where were we during the show? Renee was backstage with Jinder. I think that's where we left off. The Singh brothers are completely all banged up, and I know we don't have a whole lot of time, so we're going to run through all this really quickly now because obviously being that Al Snow was a guest tonight, we had to, stretch things out for our guest. But pretty much Jinder's talking about how he's going to sit in the skybox to observe the match between Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena in the main event tonight. From there, we had Rusev versus Chad Gable. Holy crap, was this a great match.
It was awesome.
Chad Gable, I mean, we all knew how great of a wrestler he is, and we're like, okay, now that they separated him and Jason Jordan, as good as Jason Jordan is too, let's see what can happen with him. And they gave him like a 15-minute match with Rusev, and it was just awesome. And Tom, you were talking about you saw a lot of Bret Hart in him as he was wrestling.
He was doing all Bret Hart moves, like the when he was kicking the leg and doing like the
turnbuckle bump when he ran chest first into the turnbuckle, and then I guess Jason Jordan got Kurt Angle for a father, so in return Chad Gable got to use the ankle lock.
Or maybe Bret Hart's his dad.
Or Ken Shamrock.
Oh, that would also make sense. He did a lot of belly to bellies.
He's got a new action figure coming out too.
And he's got a new action figure. Jimbo knows all about that.
Ken Shamrock does?
Yeah, man, they showed it at Comic-Con.
Nice.
It's so amazing. Oh my god.
It's one of those Barbie dolls.
Oh, I got the Charlotte and the Sasha.
Nice.
Like I said, excellent match.
But it was no dream match.
Yeah, like we're getting to.
No, like we're getting to.
Yeah, nice segue.
And by the way, Al Snow already just texted me thanking me again. Like, the dude's the nicest guy in the world. Go to bed.
Well, he will definitely not be on your block list or vice versa.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Who knows?
But so, Rusev eventually wins with the accolade, and then he gets on the microphone saying he wants real competition, even though Chad Gable just took him to the limit. And he's like, nobody can beat me. I want real competition. Out comes Randy Orton. Takes 20 minutes to get to the ring.
As per usual.
As per usual.
That wasn't shocking.
You could have had 4 Sami Zayn versus Aiden English matches during Randy Orton's entrance. And Orton asks him, you want an opponent at SummerSlam? Here I am. I can fight you. And then he gives an RKO. Orton stands tall. So it looks like, and it was officially announced, we're going to have Rusev versus Orton at SummerSlam.
I love how he announces it, knocks him out, and like, that's it.
Yep.
That's the way they announce SummerSlam matches.
I should have just pinned him. We wouldn't have to have a match, right? I don't know.
Then finally, main event, dream match on SmackDown. John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Jinder living the life in that skybox, man. That's a sweet life, being WWE champion.
No, there's no barbecue up there. That sucked. There's no snacks.
You don't know that.
I do. I looked.
He would have been eating them, probably.
Yeah, look at him. Do you think he's going to eat snacks and barbecue?
Yeah,
look at that shape.
You got to be big.
Cheat night.
You got to eat animals to be looking like an animal.
So, Cena, Nakamura, 20-plus minutes. Awesome back-and-forth match. And Cena hit an AA. Nakamura countered it. Then Nakamura threw, like, his exploder slam, but, like, Cena landed on his head.
Oh, that
it
was
looked
nasty.
vicious.
Strong style.
It is strong style. Kinshasa, Nakamura pins John Cena. And Nakamura is going on to SummerSlam to take on...
Oh, wow.
What?
Sorry, breaking news from Joseph Boza. Want to read it?
Okay, what he's
In
saying
the chat roll.
He's saying expecting to work mostly with Raw after SummerSlam, as he's bugged. Well, he's reading that from Dirt Sheet, so we'll believe it when we see it.
Oh, gotcha.
100% true.
We just saw it.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, he wrote it. But he is a free agent, so he can go wherever he wants. And apparently, so can Renee Young, because she's on every show now too.
No, they announced she was on Raw and SmackDown, man.
Yeah, but that's not right. It should just be one person per one show.
Why?
Listen, there's a lot
If
of
they were
people on
giving me
SmackDown
different shows, I'd say okay.
Yeah.
Why limit yourself, right?
Well, so we got Nakamura versus Jinder. What's John Cena doing at SummerSlam?
Nothing. He's filming a movie.
You're probably
Didn't
right.
you see? He's going to be in Bumblebee.
Are they filming that right away?
It said I saw something.
So he's not going to be at SummerSlam at all?
It started. No, he'll be there.
I was going to say. But the question is who he's going to face.
He can
Bumble
take
Slam.
Exactly. Yeah, he's going to face. I don't know. Optimus Prime. I don't know.
Optimus Prime.
Well, let's say if he did suddenly jump over on the Raw side, then
He's going to fight a 2-on-1 against Mark Wahlberg and Shia LaBeouf, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Taking
okay.
their gigs.
Well, I'm just trying to think who he would go up against.
You think he's going to go on Raw like next week and be like, I didn't win on SmackDown.
But,
so
well,
Who's here?
where's
Who could it be?
Lesnar? Let me fight him.
Well, we already got the Fatal 4-Way on Raw for the Universal title. We got the WWE title match set. The United States title match is set.
Yeah.
The Intercontinental title match is pretty much set.
I don't know. Somebody on the chat roll earlier thought that Cena was going to go to Raw to fight The Miz.
No,
But
Miz,
I don't
Miz is working.
Yeah.
Miz is wrestling Jason Jordan. That's pretty much set in stone, based on what happened.
Says
on Raw.
Jason Jordan or says John Cena?
Says Miz TV.
Says Miss TV. Your
Yeah, I
official
don't.
source for real news,
That's
not
right.
fake news.
That's right. Miz TV greater than any dirt sheet. Oh, memories. Who ran that segment? I don't remember her name.
Wow. That's another block right there.
Gets one T-shirt.
Aw.
Big time and everybody now.
So, actually, chat roll, they brought up a good one. Cena take on Corbin, because he doesn't have anyone yet.
Kick
either.
off.
Wait, can we talk about this match? How amazing it was?
Yeah,
How
I guess so.
dream
we
match
got
it was?
we got like 2 minutes. We can.
All right, good. I got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes.
All right,
He's
good.
gonna rate
Hurry
it.
up.
It was an awesome match. I love that
You got 30 seconds. Just
I love that
kidding.
he kicked out of the AA. Seen it hit another AA, and then he went to do what he did the Styles. I thought, oh, it's over. Cena's winning. No, got out of it. That bump was so nasty though. I hope Cena's all right.
it was disgusting.
But I'm very happy Nakamura won.
Yeah.
Strong style. That's what you get, Cena. That's what you get.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have like 30 seconds. Though.
Yeah. So
No,
well, for that, because it was both of your birthdays over this last week, or Scott's is today. And with my diet, and I know Gabby's been more strict than I have on diets. We can't eat sweets.
Oh, gross.
So
Leftovers?
no, I got you guys like an enormous solo
All right.
cupcake.
Yes.
For each.
Look
Now,
how beautiful that thing
Yeah.
is.
now one's chocolate, one's vanilla. I don't know who likes what. But there,
Wow, that
you
was
guys
sweet.
decide.
I like both. Is that-
Well,
is that
Scott
one?
has to get one of them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So like ginormous cupcakes for you.
You pick first. It's your birthday.
All right.
Would you like chocolate or vanilla?
We'll figure it out off air.
No, they need to know. The fans need to know.
Well, these
cut it in
aren't
half.
colored in a way where I understand what they are. It's green and blue. That does not
That's
Vanilla
signify.
no.
chocolate
Yeah,
with
yeah.
random frosting on top.
Yeah, there's
Alright,
just a ton of frosting and chocolate on top of it.
Sure.
You
Vanilla
will be
chocolate.
hyper for a day eating that.
No.
Oh, this is how Mojo does
That's
what he
how
does.
Mojo does it. He eats those
sits
giant
on a
cupcakes.
cupcake.
Yep. So, Scott, birthday boy, tell people how to reach out to you.
Well, I'll try and make it quick. You can reach out on social media at Scott Narver. Dave Made Amazing movie I'm in hits theaters August 18th.
Yes!
Limited theatrical run. It'll also be available for pre-order on iTunes and Blu-ray and DVD. You can order that at DaveMadeAmaze.com and check out the screenings there as well. John Morrison is in the movie, so you want to check that out. Also, YouTube.com/OnYourMarkShow with D'Angelo Williams, NFL star, hit Slammiversary, and almost hit Marquee Extreme. You're going to have to check it out and watch that. And also, Wrestling Compadre Slamcast on the stream.tv with guest NXT's Nikki Cross. Check that out.
All right, Tom the Com, other birthday boy.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tom the Com. I won't be here next week because I'll be
You'll be in Hawaii.
I'm doing a Spartan race this weekend. Let's hope I survive. Woo!
Gabby.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Gabby, Gabby_Loren, Twitter, Gabrielle_Loren, and everything else I've forgotten, but make sure you do it.
All right. Jimbo.
Xbox 12360.
All right. And again, our thanks to our special guest, Al Snow, at The Real Al Snow, at CallerXElbow, CallerandElbowBrand.com. Promo code Rosenberg, save 10%. And follow me on Twitter, at Will Rosenberg, Instagram, The Will Rosenberg, ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. For Jim on the booth, Scott Narver, Tom Connolly, and Gabby Loren, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principal members.